Good evening, listeners, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of
Fear the
Queer.
Fear the Queer, a podcast that talks about everything on our gay agendas. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Josh.
Okay, wait a second. I thought we were doing spooky.
I never said that.
You were just doing,
No.
Well, whatever. It's a spooky, ooky, kooky podcast. And
During the month of Halloween.
Also known as October.
Oh, yeah.
What month is it? Halloween. So
I mean, basically.
Right. So every Tuesday this month, we're going to be releasing an episode in which we do kind of like a spooky take on things. And
Yes.
This week we're talking about our fears.
It's our deepest fears.
Well, our deepest fear. I don't have a lot of deep fears.
What? Well, okay.
I'm a shallow bitch. And before we get into it tonight, Josh, what are we drinking tonight?
Yet another round of coffee because
Ooh.
It's still sober 30 for Kyle.
Oh, it's still sober 30.
I just realized yours is iced.
Yeah, I made an iced coffee because
Mine
I'm gayer
isn't.
than you. I'm gayer than you.
He's trying to heteronormalize me.
I'm trying to heteronormalize.
Heteronormalize.
It's like it sounds like a circumcise.
Yes.
Heteronormal circumcise.
Trying to cut off my gayness.
Oh, Lord, mercy.
All right.
But yeah, no. Sober spooky October. Because what is spookier than us recording this sober?
Completely sober. All right. So, before we get into the heart of our gay agenda tonight, we're going to do another segment of Queer This or That. Would you rather?
Which is also, yeah, which last time I was like, oh, is this just a would you rather game? And Josh is like, no, it's queer this or that.
It's queer this or that.
So this time we are doing, queer this or that, would you rather?
Mm-hmm.
But we're doing like spooky Halloween, scary
Theme to it.
themed.
You
Yeah.
get the theme. Okay.
You get the theme. Okay,
right.
do you want to go first?
Sure. Would you rather have your costume be ruined on Halloween because a drunk bro spilled their Miller Lite all over you?
Ugh.
Or would you rather show up to the party with an intricate, creative costume you put together by hand, only to see someone wear the exact same outfit, but from a tacky manufacturing company?
I would rather have beer spilled on me.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, because I don't want to wear the same thing as someone else. Mm-hmm. And if I put that much time and energy, I feel like I'd be even more let down. And at least if a beer is spilled on my costume,
You can make it part of your costume.
well, I'm like, I'm only wearing this once. It's a costume. It's not a phase, Mom. It's real.
I don't know. I wore my costume more than once. And they're like, sir,
When?
please put your shirt back on.
When you were Aladdin? Mm-hmm. I thought it was when you were Emperor Cusco. And I was like, girl, that was falling apart when you were wearing that.
Yeah, I was just like, no, that was falling apart in the street.
Lord.
Anyway, all right.
So, would you rather be lost in a haunted house all alone or go apple picking all alone?
Oh, God, that second one is so sad.
I know. So either you're scared out of your wits or you're picking apples by yourself, but at least you're not scared.
I actually would love to be in a haunted house by myself.
I was thinking you would say that, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, like, are you talking about, like, one of the fun haunted houses where you pay
Yeah,
for?
like a good haunted house.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I've actually never thought of going alone to do something like that. That'd be cool.
You should go alone.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about other people's schedules. You can just like show up,
Right.
go get scared, shit your pants, and
I mean,
then go to
that also
Applebee's.
seems kind of sad, too, but, like, I would be down
Going
for
and
it.
doing things by... Oh, I love doing things by yourself.
Oh, really?
Be your own best friend.
That's actually one of my fears that I did not include this on this
Really?
list. I can't do things by myself.
You can't do things by yourself?
No.
You
like the
Miss
only thing,
Independent.
the only thing I can do by myself is go see a movie by myself. But I don't like eating by myself. I don't like...
Really?
No.
I love being by myself. That's
Really?
why I live by myself. I love being by myself. I go and do things all the time by myself. Take me to the museum, go to a movie. I go eat dinner at restaurants.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
No.
It's
I'll
liberating.
go shopping by myself.
That's normal.
Oh.
People do that. I do that all the time.
Oh, I don't know.
I go shopping by myself. What, to the grocery store?
I shower by myself.
Well, now you're just boring. Yin, yin. Yeah.
I'm just like, Norman, not now. I'm trying to think. What else can I do alone?
Masturbate.
No.
Nope. Whatever keeps the sex life alive.
Right. I can go exercise by myself.
But you do like to bring along people.
That's true. I tried to work out with Kyle once, and I think that was one of his biggest fears.
No, my biggest fear is falling on the treadmill. But we'll get to our biggest fears later.
Oh, true. Okay, that's a second. All right. So this is based off of movie plots.
Oh, okay. Oh, I have a movie one too, sort of.
Really? Okay. Would you rather be buried alive with only a cell phone as your tool to survive? Mm-hmm. Or would you rather be locked up in a phone booth by a sniper who would strike at any second? And they have you on phone the entire time.
Oh, I think I'd rather be buried alive. Because
Really?
I feel, I already feel emotionally buried alive with my cell phone.
So you do like to be by yourself.
I do like to be by myself. And then, honestly, I would just send out a message, be like, hey, I'm in such and such cemetery. I'm in a coffin. Help me, I'm buried alive. And then I'd do like a selfie and post it on my Instagram story. But
the cell phone is from 2008.
Okay, well, I can still post a selfie to someone.
I guess.
I could do that. I could take a selfie and just be like...
The cameras have phone.
The cameras have phones. No, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. The cameras have phones. Listen, you millennial snot.
Right. Did phones have cameras back then? I can't remember.
Yes, it was 2008. It's not the Middle Ages.
I know, but I just can't remember. You
can't remember back to 2008?
Because I had a digital camera that I would take photos
with.
Well,
yeah, they weren't good pictures.
Okay, I just couldn't remember.
But I had pictures like on my little like slider phone, like...
Okay.
I didn't have a sidekick. I wanted a sidekick.
Oh, I had a sidekick. Those are fun.
Rich.
Yeah.
Rich and fancy.
Anyway.
All right, so next one.
Yes.
Would you rather be a vampire who can't give blowjobs or a werewolf who can't wax?
Ooh. I'd rather be a werewolf who can't wax.
Oh, Harry, real nice. Okay, I mean, like, hey.
I need to suck a dick every once in a while.
You're still a werewolf.
Oh. Wait, what?
I don't know. I was thinking kind of like along the lines of like Twilight in this. Are you like Team Jacob or Team Edward?
Oh.
That's not the question. That's not the would you rather, but that's where my head originally had gone.
I guess it'd be fun to be a vampire and can you get blowjobs?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
I just can't give blowjobs.
Yeah, because you'll suck the blood out of him.
Oh, that's true. Through his penis. Oh, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, well... I guess if you're a vampire, yeah, that would be fun. I don't know.
That'd be fun. I'd like go down on someone and then just bite into them.
But every time there was like a full moon, you would just like full on Harry go in and killing people.
I'm gonna change my answer.
No, too late.
No!
Too late. The biggest scary thing here is Josh cannot change his answer.
No!
All right, you can change your answer if you do that noise.
Yeah. Okay, I actually, that'd be, I'm surprised no gay porn has done that yet.
At least that I know of. I don't know.
Maybe I'll make my directorial debut. Soon.
Yeah, 10%. I want 10% off the top.
Okay. Off the top?
Yeah, just the top. I don't want to,
Nothing from the bottom.
Nothing from the bottom. Bottoms need business.
Yeah. All right. Last one.
Okay.
Would you rather star in a terrible B horror flick that no one sees, but it was one of the funnest experiences of your life? Or would you rather win an Oscar for an iconic horror movie performance, but you absolutely hated the entire time frame? He keeps staring at me with like his mouth open. I don't know why.
Okay, I would say okay, I'll say I want to win an Oscar. I'm shocked because, and you'll understand why when I read my would you rather to you.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did you say I'm winning an Oscar?
Yeah, you win an Oscar for like an iconic movie horror
that I don't like.
But you hated doing it.
I'll do that.
Okay.
What was the other one? I think I was just so shocked I blanked.
Star in a terrible B horror movie that you had a lot of fun making, but like no one ever saw it.
The Oscar.
Okay.
Yeah, I would want to be known. And you know what? That would just, if anything, I'd win the award and then I would go on and do fun things like other B movies.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Sure.
So this is why I was giving you the shocked look. So my last would you rather is, would you rather be in an iconic horror film but never be in another movie again?
Oh my God.
Or be in a series of horror sequels that bomb and no one ever sees, but that you have fun in?
Oh.
And that's why
that's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, amateur psychic.
Yeah.
Weird.
I would probably rather... Yeah, I'd probably do an iconic movie performance, but then never be in another movie.
Yeah, just like have that one good movie.
Yeah, that everyone loves.
That's fair.
Like imagine if like Sissy Spacek never did a movie again, and she
would
was
be
only
fine.
Carrie.
She would be fine. You know, in my book, she hasn't done another movie again. She's
That's
only
true.
done Carrie.
Or like Jack Nicholson has never done a movie before or after The Shining.
That would be kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Because he has a lot more iconic roles than Sissy Spacek.
That's
What else has she been in?
Coal Miner's Daughter.
Oh, okay. Well, you can recast.
Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like Jack Nicholson is such an iconic actor.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel rude. Sissy Spacek is also iconic, but for her role as Carrie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Sissy Spacek is still Carrie to me, whether she likes it or not.
Yeah. So, Sissy, if you're listening, don't be a sissy about it.
We disregard your entire movie career.
But I love Carrie. I love things being put on fire and burning and
So you
big
would
blood
so we
and-
both decided we'd rather be big stars.
I'd
than
rather be a
nobodies.
big star than. Is that really what the question was? Would we rather be a big star than a nobody?
Maybe that ties into our biggest fears.
Well, everybody's a somebody. Or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I was like, poignant.
Now, on to the heart of our gay agenda. So this week, Josh and I decided that we were going to start talking about our fears.
Our deepest fears.
Our deepest fears. So we're not going to be, nothing light. It's going to be a come to Jesus, Oprah, Dr. Phil moment. There might be some tears. I'm joking. I don't cry.
No, he had his tear ducts.
I had my tear ducts removed. That was a fear of mine, was crying. No, but
tear ducts. They're
tear ducts.
Yeah.
Just ducks. Kinda.
Yeah.
But so we're going to talk about our fears and, just kind of go back and forth and really see what, what
makes us scared.
Yeah, what makes us scared? Do you know that meme where it says gay panic?
Yeah.
And it has JVN? That's us right now.
Right. This is all about gay panic.
Gay panic. So, Josh, what is the first fear that comes to mind?
Okay, so the first thing that I wrote down are nuts.
Like testicles?
Yes, testicles, genitalia.
Terrifying.
I know,
Oh my
right?
God, put it away.
Well, to be fair,
honey.
Actually, okay, quick side note before I get into actual...
Side note about the nuts.
Well, yeah, side note about nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think nuts are, gross looking or hot looking?
Well, I guess, acorns are kind of cute, but,
Shut up.
pistachios, they're just hard to crack.
Right.
Okay,
Like a ball sack.
yeah, no, I think they're fine. Balls are
Okay.
fine. I think genitalia, anyone's genitalia, it's all just kind of silly.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway.
Why, what about you? You can't just ask me if I find, ball sacks attractive and be like, oh, okay, Cobb. Anyways.
I think ball sacks are, my weakness.
What do you want to, get suffocated by a big,
I want to
big
get
ball
teabagged
sack?
by a giant ball sack.
Oh my God. Now, that's the tea.
Right.
Bag.
Yeah, teabag. Okay, so...
So, actual nuts.
yeah, so actual nuts. Obviously, it's because I have a nut allergy.
Well, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy. Peanuts, tree nuts, and pine nuts. So I am nut-free across the board. And I will tell you the worst time that's ever happened, I had an allergic reaction to something that had pesto in it that I didn't realize had...
Oh, and
Yeah.
pesto is so good.
Pesto was good.
Pesto
I
is so good.
I was enjoying the sandwich. It was so
Until you
tasty.
almost died.
And then all of a sudden, I realized that my mouth was getting swollen and I couldn't feel
You were
it
just
anymore.
nervous.
What? No, and then I ran home to the dorm to take some
You
Benadryl.
were in college?
Yeah, I was in
Oh,
college.
jeez.
I ran home to take a Benadryl, and the next thing I remember, I woke up on the floor, covered in hives.
God, is it worth it? Was it worth it? Was pesto worth it?
No, it was not worth it.
Because that has pine nuts in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was pine nuts. Imagine what happened if it was like a peanut.
God,
Yeah.
I don't want to imagine. You would
Right.
probably bloat up and die. So do you think a lot of your anxiety comes from that?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Even though you
because-
have EpiPens on you all the time.
Yeah, I have EpiPens on me. I have Benadryl on me at all times. But that moment actually kind of scarred me for life because
How old were you?
I was 22.
Oh, just a baby.
Yeah. But it was terrifying, waking up, not realizing what happened. You look in the mirror, you're beet red and covered in hives, and having to go to the emergency room after that.
What brought you in today? A pesto sandwich.
Yeah, basically.
I want to make a joke about that, but allergies are really scary. I
Yeah.
don't have any.
Oh, well, good.
Well, no, I'm allergic to one thing. I'm allergic to Dilaudid.
What's that?
It's something they give you in the hospital. It makes me not breathe.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of scary.
Is it supposed to not make you breathe, or is that just what it does?
No, it's supposed to be like a painkiller thing, and they gave it to me, and I stopped breathing, and I swear I saw like shiny angels. But that's another story. It was scary.
Yeah. All right. So
but that wasn't one of my fears.
No. What is one of your fears?
I am afraid. I guess like the thing that anyone asks me, and you ever do like a get to know you game, and it's like, oh, my favorite color is red, and I
always tell
playing...
people that I was a mime in high school.
Oh God, Josh. You know, mimes. You need to mime your own business,
right.
And I think that you kind of put yourself in a box that you can't escape.
Right.
And you really need to give yourself your own voice. God, you're so white in the face.
Oh, those are good.
I feel good about that. I feel good about those
puns.
Horrible puns.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm actually allergic to good puns. So I am afraid of birds.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, birds, all
Which
shapes
is
and
ironic
sizes.
because he has a picture of a dead bird on his wall right now.
Okay, I do have a picture of it. Okay, I need to be...
And he has an
It's
owl.
a painting. I have an owl. I have an owl statue. I have...
Well, it's not a statue. It's a porcelain owl.
Well, it's not porcelain. It's a statue.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I spray painted it white because I'm a crafty bitch.
Oh.
Yeah. So I have that. And then, yeah, I have like a painting of a dead bird. And do I have other bird things here? I have more owls in the kitchen.
Yeah, this is ironic that you're afraid of them.
But, okay, I'm afraid of birds, but so is my mom. So I feel like it's like, you ever hear of like inherited trauma?
Yeah.
So I feel like it might be a little bit of like inherited trauma. Okay. Because when she was a little kid, her siblings they had a little parakeet, and they would take it out of the cage, and it would peck her feet, and then she's, like, afraid of birds. And one of my earliest memories is we had cats. Like, we had tons of cats when I was growing up because my mom and dad bred and showed Maine Coon cats. Yes, that's right.
Aww.
We had, like, 20 cats at one time. I had a very normal childhood.
I would love that.
Would you?
Yeah. 20 Maine Coons?
Oh, 20 Maine Coons, yeah.
I bet it would stink a little.
Yeah, but I got used to that, so, you know.
Yeah. Have you ever been attacked by a bird? I have.
No, but I was going to say, like, we were outside with one of our Maine Coons, Stormy, or was it Morgan? I don't remember. Stormy Morgan? Oh, my God, that's so funny.
I know, I was like, what?
But my mom and I were down because we lived on a lake until I was, like, 4, and swans came out of the water.
Swans are mean.
Oh, my God. Yes, they are. They chased... my mom and I and the big cat, I forget who the fuck it was, up to the house, and that freaked me the fuck out. Now, living in the city, I have gotten a lot better about birds when it comes to like
everywhere.
Okay, pigeons can fuck themselves. They terrify me. Pigeons are so fucking scary. I don't like them. I'm not they're like rats. I hate the head bob. I hate it. I really hate it. I hate that. I hate their feet. They look oily and greasy. I don't like
disgusting.
it. Oh my God.
Like if you got bit by one, I feel like you'd have to go to the hospital. I don't like seagulls. Seagulls are gross.
No, pigeons and seagulls, disgusting.
Yeah, that's like the sea rat.
Oh my God. I hate those two. If I'm going to like give a pass on any bird, it might be either like a cute little penguin.
What about hummingbird?
Those ones are like, am I scared of them? Fuck yeah.
Really?
Every bird. I am afraid of every bird. But I feel like hummingbirds are like, they're at least cute.
They're so tiny.
And they're kind of like butterflies. Yeah. And I do like butterflies and insects, but they still scare me.
Sure.
And, but yeah, penguins are okay. Ducks are cute, but you know what? I still won't fuck with them.
Oh, little mallard duck. Those are cute.
Oh, no. Like when I was up north, there was like a petting zoo and the ducks, adorable. But I was like, fuck you. They're terrifying. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like their beady little eyes or like the movement of their heads, like it goes so fast, or like their wings, or like, oh my God, terrifying. Geese are terrifying. Chickens are disgusting.
Oh, chickens
are so oh my God, no. I don't like that you can see the skin around their eyes. I don't like their little gobbler things. Oh, and turkeys. Turkeys, those are disgusting also. I don't like turkeys.
Do you like eating turkeys?
Like eating turkeys?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, like, they're okay. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I will give
Birds are terrifying. Do I find them beautiful? Yeah, that's why I have bird shit in my house. I like the owl and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think that it's really pretty, but I also find it really, really scary. Like that doesn't scare me. That's artwork.
Yeah.
What scares me is if there was like an actual fucking bird in front of me, I'd be losing my goddamn shit.
I remember there was one time where we were riding a bike trail back in Iowa, and my friend was in front of me, and she didn't see, but out of the corner of her eye, a family of geese was walking up the hill to the trail. And it was so funny because they hissed at her, and she screamed, and she flew off the bike and rolled down the other side of the hill.
That's terrifying.
It's so funny.
That is so scary. Okay, so my dad... Did I ever tell you about the time that I was riding my bike?
Oh, God, what?
Did I ever tell you about the time I was riding my bike? I can say that singularly because you don't think I ride a bike often. But when I lived in Michigan, I rode my bike a lot with my dad. And we were on this, like, long bike trail. And we were right by this creek by, like, my town. And there was, like, what do you call them? A school? A flock? A flock of ducks?
Yeah.
Is that a flock of ducks? Not a school of ducks, that's fish.
A gander?
A gander? No, that's a
geese.
bird.
You idiot! That's a bird!
That's a bird. But we were like going past, and my dad was like, come on, just like roll your bike through them, they'll move. And they did for him, and then they just like closed that gap up again. And there was like 20 ducks. I could not do it. I stood there and cried. I was like 18, and I cried and cried and cried, and my dad just kept riding his bike. He came back like 20 minutes later, and he was like, are you fucking kidding me? He was like, I thought you were going to like suck it up and just like go through them. I couldn't do it. So you know what we had to do?
What?
We had to take my bike, walk it all the way up a hill, over a fence, and then through the park so that I would not have to walk through the ducks.
Wow.
That's how
sad.
That is how afraid of birds I am. I don't like it. And you and I were waiting for the train the other night, and remember that pigeon?
Yeah, that was
scared
like
me.
on the train
my God.
station. Yeah.
I don't like it. First of all, they didn't pay for a train ticket. Second of all, they are looking for trouble. I don't like it.
I love it when a pigeon gets on the red line. I think it's so funny.
They are trash.
What? They are trash. But
Trash.
I just imagine that the pigeon is just like late to work, and it's just like I have to catch the bus.
Okay, well that's don't humanize it. Don't humanize the evil.
Just imagine
Birds
a
are
little
evil.
pigeon with like a little hat and a suitcase.
But it doesn't. You know what it has?
Rabies.
Bacteria.
Yeah.
It got bacteria. I don't like it. Birds. Okay, so yeah,
right,
birds
that's
are
fine.
so scary. You worked me up.
Well, it's a sick.
I'm all
I
scared
actually am
now.
afraid of. I have 2 animals on this list.
You have animals too?
Yeah. I hate monkeys. I hate
Why?
monkeys.
Is it because they're so human?
Yes. It's
Okay.
It's like unnerving. It's just like you're almost a human, but you're not, and you're just like, ugh, something's off about you. Like you have.
Is that you looking in the mirror?
Right. It's just like, ooh, that's not right.
Like, ooh, something's off about you. You're almost human.
Yeah, you have purple hair. I don't know, like especially I don't know. I think monkeys are so ugly. I do not understand why people think they're cute.
You don't at all monkeys
No, like,
across the board?
no.
I kind of get. There's a couple monkeys. I'm like, girl, no. But there's.
like orangutans, like
Oh,
gorillas.
cute! I love their red
No,
hair.
chimps. Mm-mm.
Gingers.
No, they are so.
What about
fucking ugly.
little spider monkeys with their cute little fishes?
Oh, I think
cute little
those
fishes.
are cute.
Like the little ones, cute little spider monkeys.
Yeah, they're like just like balls of fur.
yeah, just like the little baldies.
Yeah, but
So bigger chimpanzees scare you?
Well, no, like,
those people. I mean,
no,
those
'cause
people. Those people. Those monkeys will chew your face
I
off.
was gonna say, Charla Nash. She was the
Who?
woman. She was the woman who got her face bitten off by the monkey.
Well,
Okay, for those of you who don't know, back in like 2010, Charla Nash was this woman who lived in Florida, and she had to go over to her friend's house because she said,
of course, it's from Florida.
right, because her friend was just like, my monkey escaped. Can you help me? And
It was a euphemism.
right, and apparently Charla Nash was just like, apparently she didn't think that was weird. She's like, yeah, sure, I'll help you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? It's a monkey.
She goes over to her friend's house. The chimpanzee, just a regular chimpanzee, spots her, attacks her, bites off her face, her nose.
Oh, she lost some fingers too, right?
Yeah, she lost.
Yep.
No, he bit her hands off.
Oh, he bit her hands off. Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah.
what did she say to him?
Well, she probably
No.
couldn't-
I mean, like, did she walk in and she's like, "You ugly," and he's like, "You know what, bitch." And they got into like a huge ass fight.
Right.
He's like, "Hold my monkey earrings."
Right. She got what she deserved.
She's like, "This is bananas."
No, oh my god. No, but like her lips were ripped off, her nose was ripped off.
Oh my god. So
And
he
then
went
did you
ape
ever-
shit.
Yeah. Oh my god, shut up. Did you see that Oprah special where she had no face?
That was her?
Yeah.
I thought she was born this way. Hashtag Lady Gaga.
Oh my god. Predating Lady Gaga.
Oh my god.
It was actually Lady Gaga, just like, oh my god, that poor woman.
It was Lady Lady Gaga's like, this is Bubbles, Michael Jackson's chimp.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I get that. I can be.
Monkeys
so
are terrifying.
Are you afraid that they're going to get you?
I'm afraid they're gonna attack me. And also the fact that they kind of look like humans and they don't.
The only thing I don't like about monkeys is I don't want them to like throw their poop at me.
Right.
Not into scat play. I'm not into it.
We already talked about that.
We already talked about it.
Episode.
And you know what? I'm not going to kink shame you monkeys, but I am kink shaming you. You know, Planet of the
disgusting.
Apes. Oh, God. See, Josh, is just like the kink episode. You are kink shaming everything. You are not being open-minded.
No, I am not. And I am not going to be open-minded towards monkeys.
Have you ever gone in the monkey house here at the zoo?
Yes. And I don't like it.
Why don't you like it? There's so many cute little ones.
I like the
little chubby ones.
I like the little baby ones.
Yeah, like the little chunky ones.
Yes.
I like the ones where their heads they're like kind of bald. They look like gray velvet, and they kind of have like bat faces. A monkey's blue velvet. But then they have like they're just like bushy, and they're like the size of your hand. That shit is cute.
Yeah,
that shit.
I'm talking about.
They would
like,
maybe
anything,
bite your face, but they would like not like fuck you up that bad.
Well, I'm talking about anything that's like a chimpanzee onward. Like, nope.
I think it's just because they're so smart. You know, I saw a video I saw a video on Facebook the other day, and it was this chimpanzee. She's on the verge of death.
Yeah.
And she won't eat. She won't drink. Do you see this?
No.
So she's on the verge of death. She's like old, and her handler, she's like 58, so she's like really old for monkeys. And her handler, who she hasn't seen in like 15 years, shows up, and she's so happy.
Aww.
And she starts giving him a hug, and he gives her a hug. She starts eating again, but then she smiled.
Ew.
She had no teeth.
Oh, God.
She was so old. She had no teeth. I mean, to be fair, she was
You
like...
also have no
she's
teeth.
Dying. She's dying. Yeah, but...
I was like, you expect her to have pearly whites and be on her deathbed?
I mean... the drama. She's like, have them removed. But I think it's just like monkeys are so smart. See, at least with birds, I can be like, you know what? They got bird brains. They're dumb.
Yeah.
I don't like them. Oh my God, ostriches? Sorry. Ostriches, terrifying. Those giant things running at you?
Well,
I assume sometime in an African safari that I'll go on at some point.
I was like, when does an ostrich ran at you?
I don't know. Maybe this goes
That was
into...
just a bouncer at Jackhammer.
Oh my God. You know, anyone running at me, okay, that is scary.
Yes.
People running at you, like that part in Get Out.
Yes.
When the guy's like running. Oh,
yeah.
that is
Okay.
scary.
So that actually, well, I'm gonna say this. Another animal that scares me are ticks.
Tits?
Ticks.
Tits.
Ticks.
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 You don't want Lyme's disease.
Yes. Lyme disease.
God damn it. Did I do this again?
Is it Lyme's disease?
I thought it was Lyme's.
Is it Lyme?
You put the limes in the coconut.
Whatever.
And take a toad.
Anyway. But okay.
Is it because of lime?
Well, also because there was a bunch of them in Iowa, and
those were your neighbors. Stop it.
No, funny story is that one time I got a tick on my stomach right here.
Really ticked you off?
Yeah. I found it in the shower when I was bathing, and I screamed bloody murder. My mom comes running into the bathroom. I'm naked.
And did she laugh at you?
She's like, everyone come in! Josh has a tick on him!
And that's just his penis.
That's just his balls.
Gross!
No. I was just like, Mom! I was just like, I have a tick on me, but also get out!
Mom, I got a tick on me. I got a tick on me, Mom.
A tick on me.
I got a tickle me, Mommy. Tickle me, Elmo.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's why you're scared? So what happened? Did your mom actually help you?
Well, they had to remove it, but
They removed? How do you remove a tick?
you have to get tweezers, and they also lit a match, and they put the match on the tick itself, and it freaked out and like started to back up, and they pulled it out.
This is good to know for the next time I date one of them.
Yeah, exactly. For when your grinder date won't go home.
just put a flame next to its ass and it's going to go, woo!
Yeah. Oh, out of here!
I'm afraid of fire. Just kidding, I'm not.
There was one time too. Do you remember when I told you about Loon Lake Cemetery, like about the witch that I used to go
we talked
visit?
about that in our last year when we were talking about spooky things.
Yeah.
Because I was shook because my mom grew up on Loon Lake, and that the lake that the swans chased me.
Yeah,
Loon Lake.
Oh, that's crazy. Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of Loon Lakes. Anyway.
Nope, only those two.
Only those two.
Yeah, only
so
those
there was
two.
one time where I saw a tick crawling up my leg when we were coming home from the cemetery, and I
Jesus.
flicked it off of me. But granted, I was in the car. I accidentally flicked it on my friend, and she got it on her leg the next day.
And she died.
Yeah, she dead.
She did.
She dead. Rest in peace, ho.
Man, no, I honestly,
Okay, so anyway, yeah.
That is so scary.
So you're talking about people running at you. Is that one of your fears?
No, but well, I mean, no, it's not. A lot of my fears are more emotional, but I do think that people running at you is really scary because I'm not good at sports.
Yeah.
And I don't need
You're
people
not gonna be able
running
to run away.
No, I am stuck there.
What about people staring at you from like afar?
I love it.
I hate that.
Really? In my head, I'm just like, they're either thinking I'm going to hate crime you or you're very beautiful.
Well,
And either way, I got their attention.
yeah. I don't know. Just someone staring at you, like especially if it's like far away and they're just like menacingly like glaring at you. I'm just, like,
Menacingly? Who menacingly stares at you?
no, I'm talking about like you know how it's done in movies all the time.
Oh, where they do? They're like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. They give you the look.
Yeah, they give you the look. Like, trying to think of the movie. Like, Strangers on a Train. It happens in The Strangers, in Hereditary, and
So just like kind of daunting
Box.
looks.
Yeah.
But you haven't had someone do this to you, but it scares you when it happens in movies?
it scares me when it happens in movies, and if it did happen to me, like in real life, I think I would die.
What?
Yeah, I would be.
You would die?
I would be scared to death. Literally, be like, ah!
Oh, man. I don't think... I like it when people stare at me.
Yeah.
I like, even if it's bad, I'm like, well, it usually is bad. They're just like, that's not a cute outfit. No, I think another one of my
It's
fears...
just that when they start running towards you, that's when you're just like, nope.
I don't like people running towards me, but I don't...
When has someone
oh my
ever ran
God.
at you?
Soccer. When I was in soccer, people...
Oh, well, that's a sport.
I know, sports scary. Sports are very scary.
Sports are very scary.
Another fear is, speaking of people, segue, large groups, and this might be interesting because I am a white person, but large groups of white people terrify me.
Really? That's
They
funny
are
'cause
so scary to me.
Because I wrote down groups of teenagers.
Oh, white teenagers
Yeah.
are the worst.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they're invincible. Like, they don't think that they have any
They
repercussions
have
towards
tons
anything.
of privilege.
Yep.
Their
They can say
names
whatever
are
they want.
like...
They're very mouthy.
Their names are like...
Annalise.
Annalise.
Mark.
I'm trying to think of another one. John.
Ashleah.
Ashleah. That is not a white girl name.
Really? I feel like that's really white.
Ashleah?
Yeah.
Ashleah.
Yeah.
Ashleah.
I know like 3 girls named Ashleah, and they're all very white.
Maybe it's Iowa.
Maybe. Iowa, also a scary name. Bridget.
Bridget, that seems, yeah. I've never met a real Bridget, but my friend had a rabbit named Bridget.
That's also scary.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love rabbits though.
But yeah, groups of anyone is kind of annoying, but like
Yeah, I would
it's
say-
either like groups of white people, especially when they're going out downtown. like,
See, I always think about like going back to when I'm in Michigan and they're like,
oh, they have picket signs.
no, they're like, get him out of here. No, when I'm back in Michigan and I'm going to like a festival, like an art fair or something like that, and it's just like a lot of just like white people. You know what I think? I think lack of diversity makes me nervous.
Yeah.
And I think it's because if there's diversity, then there's like a hope for me because I'm like, well, I'm also, even though I'm white, I'm also still marginalized.
Yeah.
So if there is some sort of diversity,
So
I
if
feel
you see
more
a large group
comfortable.
of like furries coming towards you, that's okay because they're a minority.
Well, I invited them. I
Yeah.
said, are furries a minority?
They are the biggest minority in America.
Are they really?
I don't know.
Instead of crazy rich Asians, it's crazy rich
furries.
furries. I'd see it.
Yeah.
I'd like it.
Yeah.
It'd be good. That's like
Instead
the one
of
movie.
blackish, it's furry-ish.
Furry-ish.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, it's like, are you into furries? Well, I'm like furry-ish.
Yeah, furry-ish.
Yeah, like I might like wear like a pup mask.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. I can barely breathe to begin with.
I'd wear a ball gag, but like, no, I wouldn't.
You want to wear a ball gag?
No.
I'd wear it as like a fashion piece.
I would wear like a mask over my head, but like only my mouth.
But that's just because we're afraid of that face.
right. But like those masks where only your mouth is seen?
Yeah, it's like a gimp.
Yeah. I would wear that.
For fun or for sex?
Either one.
How do you feel about scary sex?
Like, what do you mean? Like knives?
No. Oh my god. I joked about that one time and I ended up dating that person for a little bit. Because I was like, I'm into danger. And they're like, oh, I'll bring the knives to the bedroom. I was like, stop it.
His name was like Jason Voorhees. I don't know.
Yeah. And
he has mommy issues.
he has mommy issues. And you know what? He called me mom one time.
He also had a gimp mask.
Yeah, it all worked out really well. Jesus Christ.
I see how you are. Okay.
Oh my God. No, I like danger. Like, that's the thing is, like, danger doesn't scare me. I like danger.
Okay, that's like very generic.
Well, like, I like feeling like a
Are
little,
you
like,
the type
on
of person
edge.
who like picks up something in a grocery store and then puts it back somewhere else?
Oh no, because that's rude. I'm not going to let the eggs like go bad and spoiled by the cereal. I'm not going to do that to someone. I'm not going to
That
take
seems
like
oddly
ice cream out.
specific.
Well, I wouldn't, because I've seen it happen. And then I'm like, okay, how much time do I have? Because sometimes, I'm a good Samaritan and I will put that back. Do you ever do that? Of course you don't.
No.
That's
Because you're not that kind of girl.
no. That's not one of my fears. My fears are typically, they're not as ooky and spooky as I would hope.
Okay.
They're more like weirdly emotional. Like one of my fears is dying and not having made a positive impact on people's lives.
Well, get to working.
Your response was supposed to be, I wrote it down. It was supposed to be, Kyle, you have impacted me in such a positive way.
Oh,
See?
that. It's all
Yeah, it says it
smeared.
right here.
Yeah.
It's smeared with my Cheeto dust. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, like, one of my fears is, like, I want to be able to impact people in, like, a huge positive way and, like,
Yeah.
large groups of people. I don't know what that means, but, like, because, like,
I was like, but you were afraid of large groups of people.
when they all look the same.
Yeah.
When they're all white people or white teenagers at the mall. Are malls still real? Are
don't
malls
know.
relevant still?
I was like, are malls a concept?
Look it up. 2019. Are malls a
What are
concept?
malls?
Oh my God. Write it. But no, I think that, like, I mean, am I crazy on this? Like, is
No.
it crazy to think that, like, oh, you died and you didn't do anything?
No.
I guess, like, not even just, like, having a positive impact, but, like, not doing something worthwhile. And it's not that I haven't done things in the past that I'm like, oh, I'm really proud of this project or I'm proud of doing this for someone or whatever. It's just, like, I don't know. I just want it to be so big.
Yeah.
And, like, maybe that's kind of selfish on me. It's kind of selfish, but I kind of, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm like, I want to be big and splashy.
Well,
I want to have, like, a big thing to, I don't know, help people or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I've always said that there are two types of people. People who picture the world and they say, oh, what can the world provide to me as a human being? And they use other sources to, like, make themselves a person. Mm-hmm. And then there are people who are born who are just like, what can I give to the world? What can I put out there for the world to see?
Right.
And I feel like you just fall in the latter category.
Am I the latter?
Yeah.
I got to climb that ladder.
Which isn't bad.
No, because
I feel like there's more added pressure to yourself.
I do have a lot of pressure to myself, but that's not one of my fears.
No.
I don't.
But
Yeah.
what would you consider something successful? Is it when people validate your success, or is it when you actually feel like you've accomplished something?
I think about 50-50.
Okay.
Because I can be validated by people all day, but if I feel as though I haven't done the most, I'm like, am I really helping people?
Right, because people can validate something really mediocre.
Yes. Oh, okay.
No, I'm just saying, like...
Okay, so they're validating me being mediocre. I see how it is.
Yeah,
okay.
we're going to go there.
Okay, I'm not drinking this month, but I might.
Okay.
What? Isn't that like, I don't know.
No.
I guess it kind of also goes into like, because I feel like a lot of the things that I feel good about myself is things I'm able to create. Mm-hmm. So another one of my fears is losing
Your creative spark.
I'm a little full of it. I do think that I'll always have some sort of creative spark.
Sure.
I'm not afraid of losing creativity because creativity is all around us. I think that people who are like, I'm not creative. It's like, no, you are. You don't even realize it. Like, everyone's creative in their own way.
Right, you just haven't tapped into it.
Right, you have to like open yourself up to it and you have to really practice it. But I have a fear of like losing the workings of my hands or like losing my eyesight because then I couldn't draw.
Right.
And I couldn't see things, and I feel like that really kind of freaks me out a little bit because both, like, my eyes are really bad. Mm-hmm. And when I was a little kid, they were like, I remember I was like, I don't know, 7 or something, and I remember the doctor was like, he said to my mom, and I was in the room, he said, Kyle is going to lose his eyesight a little bit every single year. And that freaks me out. It still freaks me out.
Yeah.
Like, I wear contacts and everything, but like literally I had my eyes checked last Halloween so that I would have contacts for my Halloween costume when I was Cruella DeVille. And I went to get them checked out. My eyesight has gotten so bad since the last time I was checked out, and I know it's already changed since a year ago. Isn't that sad?
Yeah.
And then, like, the medication I take, they're like, oh, your hands might get a little shaky.
Oh,
so
no.
I'm always, like, nervous about that because I feel as though I was able to draw lines a lot cleaner when I would hand draw it. But now I work a lot on
Digital.
my eye digitally because I can smooth it out
Right,
that way.
you can, like,
so it
make
is
it-
kind of a fear of mine to kind of, like, lose... I don't know, not the creativity, but kind of lose
Like
the means of me creating.
Right, like the tools of your artwork.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a little selfish, but...
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong. I mean, I feel like all fears are selfish.
A little bit. Well, they're kind of like, they're selfish, but it's like, you can't help that.
Well, yeah, no, and I don't think that's anything to be ashamed about.
But I feel like selfish things are things that you can help. Does that make sense?
Like you can work on to overcome.
Yeah, so I mean, like, because there's no reasoning behind a lot of fears, it's like your fear of monkeys. It's like, we don't know why that's there.
It's incredibly rational.
It's incredibly rational. Therefore, it's selfish. It's like, no, it's you can't help it.
Right.
It just is.
Well, I mean, I think that you already impact a lot of people with your artwork, even if it's not on a grand scale. Like, there's so many people who really do appreciate and like your artwork.
Thank you.
Yeah, and so I feel like
this wasn't me fishing for compliments. I just
yet.
we were not yet. That's to come. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just think that, like, do you like that?
What?
Maybe I'm afraid of success.
That's fishing for compliments. Because I'm so good that I have to, like, just dumb myself down.
No, I was like, okay, well, fuck me. I was just like, oh, well, like, maybe I can't handle compliments because, like, I feel good about myself. I don't know. Yeah, I can handle compliments.
So it's like, yes, you can.
I always think that I can't, but then I can.
They fuel your fire.
They
are the butter to your pie.
Yes, I think that I do better with compliments than I do with, like, that, like, oh, I'm going to prove the haters wrong. I don't do I have haters? I don't think I have haters. Do I have haters?
Not that I know of.
Not that I know of either. Maybe I need some.
It's fun.
Well, you have a lot of them.
Well, I kind of make it that way.
Why, though? Is that fun for you?
Sometimes.
I don't like people not liking me. I like to be liked, and I like to like other people.
I like to like people, and I don't have any problems with that, but I just can't fake being nice to someone who I don't like.
I mean, I get that.
It's just something I just can't
I can fake it
tolerate.
pretty well. I mean, like, it's not that I'm being fake. I just think that I can...
No, I know.
I just try to get along with everyone.
Yeah. I think one of my biggest fears is actually being abandoned.
Oh, well, Josh, I gotta go.
Which actually probably
is?
ties into the fear of, like, not being able to, like, do anything by myself.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! This is a Dr. Phil Oprah come to Jesus
Yeah.
moment.
I don't know. I mean, part of it I think actually stems from being adopted, and I never have any issues with my adopted parents or anything like that. I've never had to search for my birth mom. I never cared about that. I never felt like I had a missing part of my life. But I do think, like, an abandonment issue might be underlying there, and I don't know if it's just from the fact that I'm adopted or it could just be a fear that I have in general. But like dying alone scares me. Like,
really?
like
not having, like, a loved one or, like, someone that you, like, settle. Does that scare you? Like, someone that you, like, settled down with? Because, like, people have said to me, they're like, oh, Kyle, you should, like, find someone and, like, settle down, and aren't you afraid of, like, dying alone or not getting married and stuff? And this is weird. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't, because, like, I enjoy my own company so much.
Yeah.
I'm, like, I'm so full of my own shit. It's insane.
I think I'd be just, it's more of the sense of, like hypothetically, like, let's say I died and a funeral happened and no one came.
Hypothetically, you die.
I died and a funeral happened and, like, no one came. Like,
that wouldn't happen, though.
Well, I know, but, like, stuff like that, like, makes me sad. Like,
but now I'm thinking maybe I'm going to try to make it happen.
Yeah. You're, like, ripping down flyers and posters of my funeral. Like,
people would put up posters for your funeral. What is this, a rave?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my God, are you going
to... It's a circuit party.
It's like, boom, 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 boom.
But it'd be like...
You're, like, lying in the casket.
But it'd be, like, dance remixes to sad songs.
Oh my God.
So it'd be, like... I don't know, like...
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but and the casket's just like, and see,
like,
no
it's
one
like,
would go.
it's like spinning.
It's spinning. It's like a hamster wheel, but your body is inside of a hamster wheel, just like. Oh, geez.
Actually, now if I died alone that way, that'd be fine.
Would it though?
Maybe not. I don't know. I think abandonment.
Do you have a fear of dying?
Kind of.
Oh, I don't think I'm afraid to die.
I think there are things worse than death for sure. I don't think I'm ready to die by any means.
Yeah, like I'm not afraid of dying. I'm afraid of not doing everything I can or want to do before dying. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, oh my God, I want to do this, I want to do that, I wanted to travel here, I wanted to experience
like,
this, and I don't.
Yeah.
And then it's like, but at the same time, if you're dead, you don't worry about that shit.
Right. Like, knock on wood. Like, if I did die for whatever reason, like
Right,
now.
because you're not going to. Oh,
No.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Oh, okay.
No, hypothetically, if I ever die.
Hypothetically, if you ever die,
Right,
but you
they're
did
like,
do that
"Shit,
blood
honey, you got a
oath.
big storm coming.
Honey, you got a big storm coming. No, you had that blood oath with the devil, so you
Right,
will
right
live.
after he pushed me down into the bed.
We did, Josh, we already talked about scary sex.
Hey, that is a fantasy of mine.
You're like, please, devil, don't abandon me.
Right? And he's like running out of the house like, stop it!
Oh, God.
He's like, I'm coming to collect your soul. I'm like, I'm ready!
Your soul is not your asshole. Like,
Tit for tat. Potato, potato.
tit for tit.
Yeah. So, what were we talking about?
You being afraid of being abandoned.
Oh, yeah.
And also
Sorry, I got
thinking that you're not
distracted.
going to die.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, hypothetically, if I did die today, I would say I died a happy person. Like, I can say that. But I also kind of agree with you in the sense, like, but I feel like there's so much more that I could
There's
do.
things to do.
Yeah, there are things to see.
Like, I'm trying, like, I don't even know. I feel like I have a huge list of things I want to accomplish.
I haven't been to Disney World
but
yet.
I've never been to a Disney park.
No, I haven't either.
That's not on my list, though.
I've never been to Niagara Falls. I'm just trying to think of random things.
That's not on my list either.
I've never been to Japan.
I do want to go to Europe.
Okay.
I would like to go. I just want to go to a bunch of different
Oscar.
countries. Okay, well, we gotta shoot a little bit lower.
I never won a Tony.
Lower.
I never won a Grammy.
A little bit lower.
What's lower than a Grammy? Ooh. Oh.
A Razzie Award. Woo! This podcast gets a Razzie Award.
I'd rather win a Razzie.
Oh my God, I would live.
I actually would love to win a Razzie.
Are we putting that out into the universe?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Maybe if we did Fear the Queer, the movie, the podcast.
Fear the Queer, the movie podcast?
Yeah.
Fear the Queer, the movie
Yeah.
the Queer, the podcast movie?
No, Fear the Queer, the movie, the podcast.
Wait, what?
So it's like a movie, but we do it in podcast form. So it's like an audiobook in a way.
So then it would be an audiobook and we'd win a Grammy.
No, we'd win a Razzie because it's terrible.
You know what? I have a fear of this idea.
The Fear the Queer?
This scares me. Fear the Queer.
He has a fear of Fear the Queer, the podcast, the musical, the movie.
I'm actually afraid of gays. Someone's popular.
Sorry, that was Satan. He's like, you up?
Oh my God. Wait, reply back. Reply back. Tell him, go to hell. Say, your love burns eternally for him. Oh, you're so bashful talking to Lucifer.
That's so stupid. Okay.
Lucifer-y.
Lucifer. What if Lucifer was a furry? That'd be a big fear. A big fear.
That would be a big affair.
Okay, so what other emotional things have you... We got off topic.
Wow,
Because you said you had a couple.
So I don't want to lose my hands or eyesight. I'm afraid of birds. I'm afraid of not accomplishing everything I want to accomplish before I die, which I guess puts a lot of like pressure on me. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I kind of like go back and forth. I'm kind of like, Kyle, why are you putting pressure on yourself? Live your life. Like, there are days that I'm like, okay, I'm so fucking depressed. Like, if I just got out of bed and like go to the gym, that's a good fucking day. And then
Really?
oh God, yes. Depression is a bitch. Depression is a bitch. So like, there are days I'm like, oh yeah, like this is all I did today. So I think that also goes into me being like, wow, you didn't accomplish a lot. So I kind of play with the idea of like what is considered a like good accomplishment, or you've accomplished something worthwhile in the eyes of society, versus me saying fuck you to society. I'll do whatever I need to do to remain like mentally healthy.
Okay.
That was a lot of like jibber jabber, but
No, it makes sense. It's just
you're like, it makes sense. But
no, it does. No, I was just like thinking. I was like, that's a lot of pressure on yourself.
Yeah, so like I think that's where I get a lot of anxiety from too.
Oh, true. Well, I do think anxiety also stems into a lot of the things we're talking about tonight.
Oh God, yeah, anxiety. But the thing is, like, I'm not afraid of my anxiety. I just know I have it. It's like a friend.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not scared of my anxiety, but I know that the things I'm scared of will make my anxiety go like, whoa, Kyle.
Yeah. I can't stand how I lose control when my anxiety takes over.
So you have a fear of not being in control.
Oh, yeah, that's like a major fear of mine.
I get that. Except I'm more like subconscious with my fear of, or like my controlliness.
Well, I'm pretty neurotic in the sense of like I have to have things my way.
You neurotic?
I know.
Oh my
What?
God,
What?
stop
No.
it. Oh my God.
I'm very easygoing.
You're so go with the flow.
Yeah.
Okay, listeners.
Oh, yeah.
Josh came for me today.
Yeah.
I think that I am very go with the flow. I think I'm pretty easygoing, and Josh disagrees.
I totally disagree because
Why?
you are very set in your ways.
That doesn't mean I'm not go with the flow. I'm not making a joke here. I'm being serious. That
I am very set in my ways, and I know that I recognize it, but I'm very relaxed and easygoing.
I am easygoing. I think it depends on the group of friends that I'm with. Like, there are friends that I'm like, you know what? I'm cool with anything. Like, just go with the flow. And then there are friends that I'm like, you know, I need to guide this group because they don't know how to make plans.
Well, the people that you are easygoing with, what is it that makes you feel like you're easygoing?
I just go with whatever plans they want to do. Like, if they want to go do something, I'm like, cool, let's do it.
Okay.
Or if they're like, do you want to eat here? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with anything. Mm-hmm. Like, today you were like, Kyle, do you want to eat at Chili's? And I was like, yes.
Well, it's right next to the movie theater we went to, like, see a movie at. So I was just like, I haven't been to Chili's in a while. And it would deny Chili's. Actually, a lot of people.
I could have said, you know what? I'm not go with the flow. I'm not easygoing.
I also think the fact that we also had like a full-fledged argument about how
it wasn't like a full-fledged argument. I'm telling you that I'm easygoing. And I am easygoing. I'm an easygoing person.
We're gonna put this as a poll on Instagram if you believe Kyle is easygoing.
They don't know me.
They don't.
They don't know me. No, I think that I feel like, you know, I'm easy to get along with. I'm easy to, you know.
Being easy to get along with
is different than easygoing.
Yeah, is easy. Like, there's different than go with the flow. Because
I'm pretty go with the flow. I just like to know a plan. Like, I am fine with
showing up 20 minutes late to something does not make you go with the flow.
Yeah, it does, because it means I don't care if I'm on time. No, like if you're like, okay, if everyone's hanging out and I'm thinking like, okay, what are we doing tonight? Like, what bar are we going to?
And if anyone says a straight bar, you're just like, nope.
Well, that's just out of the running to begin with. Like, I feel like don't even bring that's homophobic. Don't bring that in my corner. I don't want to hear it. But I'm like, go with the flow for the bars that I do like.
Right.
And we know this. That's easygoing. That's go with the flow.
Because they're all things that you like.
Well, don't you like them too?
Yeah, but I'm okay to go.
No,
with,
you want to punish me.
Well, I want to go.
Why do you hate me?
I'm okay with going to a place that I've never been to.
I'm okay. I'm okay with doing that. Also, don't even start that.
Kyle's getting heated.
I'm heated. I'm boiling. No,
but it's cool.
I don't have.
But it's cool, guys.
It's cool. I'm going with the flow. Don't worry about it. Like, honestly, like, no. But the thing is that, like,
I'm teasing. I just like seeing Kyle get.
He likes me to get really flustered.
I just like seeing Kyle get worked up and scream, "I'm go with the flow."
I do go with the flow. I am so go with the flow. No, I'm literally. You could be like, so I will. Funny. Okay, I do not have a fear of going to new places.
No.
Or going to straight people places.
No.
But if I've already been and I know I don't like it, why would I go again? That's just called self-preservation. Jesus.
Okay, well,
I'm go with the flow.
Well, we've all came to the conclusion that Kyle is very self-preservative and go with the flow tonight.
And what's wrong with that? I'm very yeah. You should. It's good to be self-preserving.
I'm totally kidding with you.
Be a pickle and preserve yourself. Like, I think that it's good to
you
like
are
really
Fickle Pickle and Grindr.
I am. My name on Grindr is Fickle Pickle, and guess what? No one thinks it's cute. Except for like one guy who messaged me and was like, it said,
He's like, I'm a cucumber waiting.
no, it just said, "Are you a dill?" And I was like, gross. I was like, I don't like this.
I only do bad puns.
Yeah, I'm allowed to do the bad puns. I am go with the flow. God damn it.
Like sleeping peacefully at like 3 a.m. tonight. Actually,
Joke's on you. I will never sleep peacefully. I can't sleep.
I was just like, and he just wakes up like wide-eyed in the middle of the night, just like, I am easygoing.
I am easygoing. Okay, I will say this. Because I live by myself, because I do a lot of things by myself, because I'm an independent woman, I think that...
Throw your hands up at me.
just like, boom. I think that my version of easygoing might be different than your version of easygoing. Because, like, I think, oh, I'm easygoing because, like, I'm chill. I can, like, go and hang out by the water and go do that thing. But I'm by myself.
Yeah.
What would make me more easygoing? Oh, you know what? I'm afraid of not
Not being easygoing.
I am not afraid of not being easygoing because I already know that I am easygoing. You. Boom, boom, boom.
Soldier boy, tell it.
I am easygoing.
What are you afraid of?
Disappointing people.
Oh. Well, that's in your blood.
Well, because, like, I don't... yeah. Yeah, got it checked out. I wouldn't say that I'm a people pleaser by any means, but I do
you
like...
are a rule follower.
I don't think... Well, if the rules make sense. Here, but you say that in the sense of, like, a workplace.
Yeah.
Like, if there's rules in a workplace, you're not allowed to go break rules. You get in trouble for that.
No.
I don't like getting in trouble.
Yeah, okay, I will say that. You don't like getting in trouble.
I hate getting in trouble. Unless it's something I really believe in. And then I go full force.
And then you're just like,
balls to the wall.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm easygoing, and you better fucking listen to me because I'll burn this goddamn place down. That's how I am.
Yeah.
But I only get fired up when I truly believe in something. Otherwise, I'm pretty laid back. I think that's true.
No, yeah. But
I'm self-aware enough to know that.
Yeah, but you also do not like breaking rules.
No, that goes back to my childhood. Did I tell you the time that this little girl, she was deaf, and she took my my stuffed animal, and I went up to her, and I was like 3 or 4, and I took it back from her, and she went to the preschool teachers, and because she was deaf, they couldn't understand what she was saying, and they put me in timeout, and at that young age, sitting in timeout, I never told my parents because I was ashamed, and I said to myself, I will never get in trouble again, and guess what? I never got in trouble in school. Ever.
All because of that evil little deaf girl. That manipulative little shit.
Well, no, it was traumatizing. I have a fear of being embarrassed. Oh. That's a big fear for me. I have a fear of being embarrassed, and you might think, wow, Kyle, shouldn't you be more embarrassed about yourself? Fair, right?
I just nodded. I was like, mm-hmm.
But the thing is that, like, the things that you think, dear listeners, that I should be more embarrassed of, I have control over. So if I don't have control over how I'm being... I have a fear of not... You've opened the Kraken. I mean, not Kraken.
The Kraken?
You've opened... I'll put my pants back on.
Yeah. There's a tick.
Those are just my nuts. I have a fear of not being in control of my own image.
Yeah, you do.
That's a fear of mine.
Yeah.
I have a fear of other people being in control of how others perceive me.
I will piggyback off that and say I have a fear of people controlling me.
Yeah, I guess I think that's normal for people.
Yeah,
like
I think they're both normal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone wants to really be controlled.
No,
I'm sure there's people where they're like, oh, I'm go with the flow, just take control, like me. You know,
yeah.
but.
I love how you just have to add that.
Like I am. But, you know what? No, I don't like being controlled. Maybe I'm not go with the flow.
I mean...
Is there a difference between go with the flow and easygoing?
I mean, they're pretty much the same thing.
I think there's a difference.
Oh, okay.
I was like... was like, that was a hypothetical question. Get up here. Josh just fell to the floor laughing. Get up here. There's a...
It's just like you asked a question. And I'm just like, oh, man. And you're just like, no, there's a definite answer.
I believe there is, though.
I'm not going to believe anything else except for the definite answer of what I'm just going to say.
Well, when I know I'm right, I'm right. God damn it.
All right.
I sound so terrible.
No, it's funny. It's so
because
funny.
go with the flow. Go with the flow is like, oh, I'm cool with whatever plans you present in front of me. You can tell me to do whatever and I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Easy going is like laid back, like you can like chill and have a good time. I think I'm easy going. I don't think I'm necessarily go with the flow.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay.
you can like sit here and watch a movie and like not have to like be entertained. Like that's like you definitely are that type of person.
Yeah, like I can just like hang out and be. So I'm laid back.
Yeah, you're
I'm
laid back.
easy going, but I'm not go with the flow.
No. Okay, so we finally come to a happy middle, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
That's what the entire podcast was about.
I didn't think it would be.
I know.
I
what
thought
a
it was
turn of
going.
events.
I thought it was going to be about how, you know what? It's my fear of control. It's my fear of being controlled and perceived. I don't want to be perceived. I don't want to be perceived as neurotic, and I don't think I am neurotic.
No.
I think that you're much more neurotic than I am.
I definitely am, but I also think you're more what is it? Conscious of your image.
Let's work
than
on
I am.
Hooked on Phonics.
I know.
Conscious of my image?
Yeah, than I am.
It's true. I don't, which is weird. Because, like, I don't know why. I like people being able to perceive me in a certain way, and then the special people will actually get to see the wall come down and see the real me.
The Kraken.
The Kraken. You afraid of the Kraken?
What?
You afraid of the Kraken? You are allergic to shellfish.
I was just like, well, I mean, I am allergic to
Jesus
octopus.
Christ. Oh my God. Are
Is
you
it an
really?
octopus or is it a squid?
What?
The Kraken. Is it a
The
squid or
Kraken,
not?
it's a mythical creature, Josh. It's,
Oh.
but I think it's
So it's not calamari.
well, it has like the tentacles. I'm just thinking of like the Pirates of the Caribbean. What is it?
Oh yeah.
You remember that
Where it
one?
has like the vagina mouth.
A vagina. When was the last time you saw a vagina? That does not look like a vagina.
Oh, I don't know.
Do
Do you remember like when the second?
it's like a beak.
Do you remember the end of the second one where like it opens its mouth and it's just like a little cave inside and he just like walks in it?
In the end of the second one.
Am I thinking of the right movie?
I don't know. Now, we need to rewatch this because I'm just remembering it like eats it. It has like a beak, teeth, like it's like a squid thing. It is like a squid thing.
No, I know it's a squid thing.
But I'm worried that you think that vaginas look like beaks.
I'm very gay.
Oh my God. And I'm afraid of birds.
Full circle, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my God. But that's not true because I'm not necessarily afraid of vaginas. Just the ones that you think are real.
Yeah, just the ones that have beaks.
Okay, if anyone, you know what? Maybe that's why sometimes penises are scary because they're peckers.
Wow, what a profound night, ladies and gentlemen.
I know.
We learned so much about ourselves.
And I can flip the bird to all my non-existent haters.
Yes. So.
No, I'm shook. I'm shook that I'm a laid back, not go with the flower.
I mean, that's okay.
Did you have other fears on here?
I mean, things we kind of already talked about.
Yeah, emergency rooms and failure. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because emergency room stems from, like, waking up in the hospital. Like,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That is so scary.
Yeah, and then failure is obviously just what we talked about.
But you're so good at it.
I know. That's why it's so hard.
Not as hard as that pecker vagina bird kraken thing.
The one that you just whipped out?
Oh, my God. Do you like it? I'm thinking of getting
It has
pierced.
Lyme's disease.
I'm thinking of getting it pierced.
Yeah. All right. So,
I can't.
ladies and gentlemen, this is
And everyone in between.
Yes, and everyone in between. This is a pretty long episode of what we are afraid of. And halfway through, we kind of disassociated and started talking about everything that we are afraid of under the sun.
And honestly, like,
Kyle's shook.
I'm shook. Like, I don't even know what to say. I usually am never at a loss for words. I'll talk in a circle for days on end.
That is true. You are never at a loss for
I
words.
am never for a loss for words. So if I am for a loss for words, I really got some
shooketh.
reflecting. I'm shooketh. I never thought that, because I do argue that I am go with the flow, but maybe I'm just laid back. I learned something new tonight about myself.
Yeah.
That I will still control my image, and that you cannot slander me.
By saying you're not easygoing.
That's right. Okay, but do I scare you?
No. Do I scare you?
No.
Okay.
I was just thinking, like, You are a little scary sometimes.
I am?
You go, like, dead in the eyes when you see food. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was like, is that a chicken nugget?
You're like, is that a chicken nugget? I'm like, that's my head. That's a tick.
I was like, that's a penis.
Oh my God. Tick, penis, tits, chicken nugget.
Ball sack.
Ugh.
They all look the same.
God, could you imagine?
Talk about vampire. Like, just,
Chicken nuggets for ball sacks. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Yeah. So we definitely learned a lot about ourselves tonight.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I am a vampire who loves chicken nugget-shaped ball sacks, and Kyle is not go with the flow.
I am laid back.
He is laid back.
And
he will accept that.
I'll accept laid back.
Yeah.
I'm laid back. I'm afraid of birds.
Because you don't have to. I'm not to like. I need to like stroke your ego a little bit here. You are pretty easy to hang out with. Like, you don't have to.
I would hope so.
Like,
I'm like, we do the podcast every week. I would hope that I'm easy to hang out with.
Like, you can do a lot of different things, and it's like, oh, like, you're down for it.
Yeah, yeah.
But
like I'm
when
like,
it's something that is out of your comfort zone, or something that you don't want to do, or something that it's unknown to you, you're just like, no.
Not always. If it's unknown to me, I might be like, you know what? I'll try it once, and if I don't like it, then I know.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the times when I'm asked, like, oh, do you want to go do this? I'm like, I've tried it. I don't like it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I've already done it. Because I do try to live by kind of the mantra of, oh, well, try everything once.
Yeah.
Outside of, like, like crystal meth or black tar heroin.
Yeah. I was going to say, or, Nick Nolte. Don't do him.
No. Is he still alive?
He is.
Scares me.
Yeah. Talk about deep fear. Nick Nolte. Terrifying.
Nick Nolte. I do love his mugshot, though.
Yes. All right. So, to wrap up, ladies and gentlemen, ever and in between, if you want to tell us everything that you're afraid of, maybe it's Josh and Kyle.
I would be afraid of us.
Yeah, send us a comment. Leave us a note. Send us an email. Write us a letter.
Carrier pigeon.
Carrier pigeon. Just don't send it to Kyle, because Kyle
Oh my God, I would scream if someone sent me a bird, and like people think it's funny. They think it's funny to like, oh, look at this scary bird, or like push me towards birds. When I was in 6th grade, we went to winter camp, and we had to do like a petting zoo moment, goddamn thing, and it was a chicken coop. I could not go in the chicken coop.
Oh.
I cried. I think I had my first heart attack at 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was 6 years later.
Terrifying.
You had your second one.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
I can't handle birds. But if you want to be nice and not send a carrier pigeon,
send a tick.
Send a tick. Send it to me.
Yeah, send a tick with a tiny little note on it.
Send a tick pic.
Yeah.
But you can also follow us on Fear the Queer Podcast on Instagram and on Facebook.
Yes, you can also follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and SoundCloud. Just search Fear the Queer Podcast. And make sure to leave ooky spooky comments for us during the spooky season.
And we're going to keep being spooky. We have some fun things planned coming up, so keep tuning in.
Yes. So, as always, I'm Josh.
And I'm Kyle.
And we're Fear the Queer. Bye.
And I'm laid back.
I knew you were going to say that.